Okay, who is this? Greetings, Master Diviner asked me to wait for you. It's about time. Can't go, I'm busy right now. Okay, this location looks familiar.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there?
Pretty much.
It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
You're thinking way too much.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Use the photo you received on your phone to find the waiting messenger. This is the place, right? Wait, this is Xinzhou.
Hurry up, Xianzhou. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
It is her. It is the first time I'll be meeting her.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Xinzhou.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
They're playing mahjong.
The place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Hello there. What's the befuddled look on these faces? Did you bring us here just for this? Do you even know how long we've been waiting? You don't want the Master Diviner to know you've been slacking off, do you?
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass!
She's just too into this game. She can't even be bothered. Look at Mark 7's face. She's like, are you kidding me?
So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind!
Seriously, this girl. Oh my god.
And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade. Aha!
Now what hand do you got?
Victory!
Okay, she just won.
Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
Finally.
Look. Is that
Okay, what is that?
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Luofu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta space station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Technically, any tree in the spaceship fits this description. It sounds like an unimaginably magnificent tree.
Exactly. Let's just say it was bigger than your imagination.
Okay.
Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Wait a sec, is this a new map? Oh, it is! It is a new map! Ooh, there are more puzzles, which means more resources. And treasures, of course.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Oh my god, I love Qingche's personality already.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Looks like it. Why are you questioning her? Is it possible you were fired?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me?
Oh, she was demoted. Too bad. Because she is way too interested in playing mahjong instead of doing her tasks.
There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
Okay, this is obviously not a safe zone. There's a lot of monsters lying around.
Here it is.
You seem familiar. Is this where you...
What the?
Ugh, the Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Xianzhou for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Okay, calm down. It's not like she's not useful.
Miss Qingche, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
I think this is another abacus puzzle. Yep, it is. So I'm gonna push this one. I can't rotate it. Oh, okay, this one. Oh, so that's the other one I need to. Oh, wait. Where should I put it? I can't move this around. Yeah, it's fixed. Or maybe... Oh, there it is.
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Ooh.
Is that it? Stingy chest.
I am free to play, okay? Any chest is a good chest. Do you understand?
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
When you say a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal, is it a big puzzle?
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus.
What?
That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think.
Okay, take your time.
The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown.
Which means?
Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past.
Okay, that sounds complicated.
Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things.
So it's like a supercomputer of some sorts?
They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Ruse, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Yeah, so they are computers?
Seems like it, but Jade Abacus does sound a lot better. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Ruse. Huh. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Ruse.
Neither have I.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer?
Yeah, same thing.
Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingque? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Oh, there's General Jingyuan.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the Heaven and Thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fu Shen?
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But you're Fu Shen, the seer. The boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you?
And here are the reinforcements.
Look, help has just arrived.
Hello there, madame.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, not really. We're just here to help.
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
What is this? Shifting screen is a short-distance teleportation device of the Artisanship Commission that allows characters to teleport between two spatial coordinates. So this is basically just like in Genshin Impact, of their teleportation system. Okay, where does it point to? Okay, let's just activate it. Yep, same as like Genshin.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Activate base terminal. Oh, it's another puzzle. Yutare Magnus is a large-scale jade abacus calculation terminal used to calculate shipping routes and predict future events. To activate the base terminal, simply move the layout on the ground to match the pattern with the shape that it is shown. So I'm gonna match this platform with that sequence. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna put it down right here. Then this one right over here.
That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
I think there will be many more of these that is way more complicated.
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Okay, calm down. There's a reason why we are doing this in the first place. So don't act like a jerk.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Okay.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
She's so done with these tasks. I should make a cross right here. That's it.
Done. Next.
She's so done with this.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
I think I need to be careful with this one. Ooh. This should be it, right? Yep.
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've managed to strengthen my team, so I need no worry.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
Wait, we're not gonna battle her?
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What did you see? Yeah.
Kafka has nothing to do with Stellaron, but you... It's you.
No way. That's not it.
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
What is going on? Did Kafka manipulated the computer of some sort? Tell us what's going on.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish.
Is this Silver Wolf's doing again?
I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
Oh no, this is bad.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Hi.
Hello? What have you done?
You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Don't act like we're friends.
Fine if you prefer. Not friends.
Now I'm kind of conflicted because you're the one who put a stellar on me, and that made me into existing in this realm, in this world. Oh. What is your purpose? I mean, what is my purpose? And what are you up to?
I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
I really do. What is your objective?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
I think I am not ready, but I need to hear about it.
Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
Okay, I need to get deeper into this. What's the second one? So you're not the enemies of some sort.
2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact.
So there's someone else behind this. Not really you Stellaron hunters. So that means you are on our side? Which is very unlikely for me. I don't know.
However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Xianzhou Alliance to know in this moment.
I don't know if she's telling the truth. Or somehow Silver Wolf manipulated this Matrix of Prescience.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Xianzhou Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
I don't clearly understand what your motives are. Instead, the fact that you are Stellaron hunters, if you know there's a Stellaron in an area, you're going to be there.
We're here for you.
What? For us or only for me? Okay, I need to remain silent. I would like to let her talk more.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Xianzhou. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Xianzhou. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Xianzhou will offer you their help.
I'm still kinda confused about what's happening, but I'll get through it.
What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Xianzhou? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
I've never expected that. You're lying.
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions.
So I'm gonna be battling an Eon.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But If we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Holy crap.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
I totally forgot these three. Okay.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Okay, what exactly is in the box? Or more specifically, coffin?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
So, whose body is in it?
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
I think it's empty. But there's a reason why he's carrying it a lot.
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Yeah, the inhabitants here have lived for 300 to 500 years. So what's the point of bringing a coffin or casket? Huh.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye.
Wait, they don't put bodies in boxes, so where did he put them? Did you bury them?
The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
Oh, it's like a Viking ceremonial rite, wherein you put him in a boat and then you let them drift off to the sea. Okay.
As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
Oh, so they were born again. That's interesting.
My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
Only special Videodra can turn into dragons.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodara are long scions. They're descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons.
We cannot have this permanence type of, trait because it will be overpowered.
The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Who was it?
Yes.
Okay. That's a weird answer.
Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's
Okay.
leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
If somehow I got Luocha in his banner, if I win the 50-50, I might have an idea who's inside this coffin.